Guys, it's Kathy. Thanks for joining me for another process video. Just to let you know, I have a cold while I'm recording this, but I did want to get a new video recorded and put up, so bear with me through my raspy voice. So today I'm scrapping three pictures that I did into a collage in Photoshop of my son dressed as Batman a couple of years ago. This is my oldest son, so he was like 3 or 4 when he dressed up like this. He's 7 now. I always have a hard time scrapbooking Halloween pictures because I'm always want to use Halloween um, embellishments and things like that. But this time I was just like, no, we're gonna not even put anything Halloween-esque on the layout. So this was inspired by a layout on my Pinterest board that I had saved from back when Two Peas in a Bucket was still around, and they had sprayed the Batman logo with black mist, and they had the words like na 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 written on it, and they sewed through it with stickers. But I wanted to do the spray with those words, so I grabbed some calligraphy ink and some tinsel color shine because I don't have the black Heidi Swap color shine. I can't find it anywhere to buy it, and they don't sell it at my Michael's anymore. So I mixed up a little bit of that, and it doesn't go black. It stays really gray, but that's okay. I didn't want it too dark anyway. So I took some stickers, some alphabet stickers that I don't really think I'll ever use, and kind of did it up like that. So it was a great way to use up some stickers. As you can see now, it's dried, and so I'm going to start peeling them up. And yeah, you can see it's quite gray, but I actually don't mind that effect. I probably would have liked it to go a little darker, but calligraphy ink isn't as dark as Black India ink, which I don't have. So kind of working with what I have rather than running out to the store and buying more. So I'm just peeling them all up, and some of the stickiness kind of stayed on the page, but I don't mind that. They don't have to be perfect. They definitely worked out better than I was hoping, and they peeled up really easily. Even when I was drawing them with my heat tool, the effect of the black of the ink on the alphabet stickers, I was almost about to keep them that way and not peel them up because I really like the look of them, but I love the look of this. So fun. So I'm deciding that I want to back it. I don't end up backing it, and part of the reason is because the paper, excuse me, the paper warped a little, as it usually does when you're drawing with a heat tool. And so I just decided rather than have like bubbles when I'm trying to stick it down on a backing, I'm just going to leave it with the white and maybe put some borders around it with washi tape or pattern paper or whatnot. So yeah, so I just kind of made that little collage in Photoshop. I didn't use any apps or anything like that. If anyone can hear random noises in the background as I'm recording this, my daughter is in her bedroom, which is next to my craft room, and she's sick, but she won't go to sleep, and she keeps yakking and making her stuffed animals talk and stuff like that. So I apologize if you hear random squeals. That's her. All the kids are homesick today. My husband's the only one who hasn't gotten sick. I think even our little 6-month-old is getting sick too. So I feel so bad because he may have to stay home from work tomorrow and take care of us. I've been sick all weekend. I've been sick since Friday, and it just keeps getting worse. So I've been out of commission, and we wanted to go on a date before his mom went away. She offered to babysit before she went away to Florida for 2 weeks, and I had to cancel every single night. And I feel really bad because we're going to go to something called Burger Love here on PEI for the month of April. A whole bunch of restaurants participate, and they make they use PEI beef, so beef like raised here, and they all come up with these burger creations. Oh my God. The burgers are amazing. There's like 73 this month, so there's no way you'd ever eat them all. I've had 2 so far. One had like dressing and turkey on it. Oh my gosh, it was a turkey dinner burger. There's one that's made with like waffles instead of buns and has, I can't remember what it has on it. It has like Nutella and everything. Like they all these restaurants come up with these amazing burger creations, and then you vote and somebody wins at the end of the month. One of the restaurants, and it's such a big deal here, and it's so fun. And we were going to get to go to our third one, and we didn't. So I still have to the end of April to go. So I'm hoping I get to go. So there's, a random thing that I'm talking about as opposed to scrapbooking, but I'm just layering right now. And I decided I want to do more than just yellow and black and gray, which is kind of like the typical Batman colors. But I decided I want to go and add in a whole bunch of fun colors. I have no clue what I'm doing on my computer right now. I'm probably going through YouTube videos because that's what I do. I watch YouTube videos while I'm scrapbooking. Sometimes process videos and sometimes like top 10 videos, or I'll admit scary stuff like top 10 creepiest haunted houses or top 10 horror stories. I'm a big horror fanatic, and scary stuff. So yeah, and I'm a geek too, so it might be video game type stuff. I don't know. So I've layered everything and I've run off, and I came back with a whole bunch of just random things, and those are so old. They're from 2011, October Afternoon. I bought almost the whole collection because of my son, and I haven't used them. So I'm trying to use some of it up now. I always buy this vintage stuff because I love the look of it, and then I don't use it because I like the look of like crisp, clean white a lot. And I try to combine the creams and the whites, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. This time I'm combining like off whites and whites, and I'm liking how that worked. So I'm gonna fiddle with the title because I want to use those that those thickers, and but they're kind of long, and I don't want them to be so low down. I want them to be right underneath the like nana part. So I'll fiddle around with those, and I do have to glue them down because they don't stick well. And the last thing I need is them all falling off once they go into my scrapbook. So I cut up a frame that was like a summer frame. I don't tend to use a lot of the summertime stuff in the summer. I tend to use them for other things. So I cut it up so that it could look like a little bit of pattern paper and bring in a ton of colors. All it was that. Oh, it was my phone. I forgot to turn my phone off. Anyway, so I'm just going to start playing with the embellishments, bringing in all those fun kind of colors, like kind of retro-y looking. Off-white. Oh my gosh, phone, please stop. Oh no. Okay, let's see. Okay, I turned it on vibrate. I hope that makes sense up. I had forgotten to do that. I wasn't thinking people were going to be doing Facebook stuff so much. Excuse me. Nobody wants to hear me coughing. Oh my gosh. So some of the stuff that I'm using, I think, is from an old Basic Gray collection called like Hey You. I think it was called Hey You. And some really old October Afternoon stuff. Really old. And then even older. And I think some Cosmo Cricket. I think there's Cosmo Cricket. Those little circles, those little retro looking circles, I believe, are Cosmo Cricket. From when I used to love their stuff. I was so disappointed when they kind of stopped making stuff. But yeah, I'm just kind of debating. I knew I wanted to use that Zap somewhere. I mean, I have to. It says Zap. And I think I like it there, but I do end up moving it because it's not making a cluster anymore. It's going straight across, and it's kind of not really what I want. And then I think I'm going to put it there, and then it's just kind of floating. And so I move everything around again, and then I move everything around again, till it's where I want it. So this is, you guys are watching my process, which is a lot of like debating where things are going to go and moving things, and I often will move things several times before I'm happy. Before I'm happy with it. So I'm just kind of, I find it hard to make boy layouts as much as I love doing it. I mean, but especially like a Halloween layout, something like this that's themed, where I didn't want to be bothered printing out specific themed looking stuff. Um, but yeah, I love how that turned out. It's just, there's just like so much fun and color going on. I'm gonna grab some Pink Fresh Studio stuff, and I think I'm gonna grab some enamel dots to kind of spread around and just add a bit more texture and color to it, and a little bit more fun, kind of retro looking shapes and everything. And these flare badges that I think are from Becky Higgins for Project Life stuff. I did have to put clear nail polish on the back of them in the hopes that they do not rust, because a whole bunch of my other ones have rusted on my layouts, and it's really disappointing because obviously they have metal in them, so they do rust if you're in certain climates. Maybe your air is a bit saltier than others. I live on an island, so I'm surrounded by water, and it's not a really warm climate. It's like a typical climate, but I'm not sure if that's what's affecting it, or if it's just my room is too humid or whatnot. But a lot of them, the metal that they've been made with, the tin, they're called tin pins. I don't know if they're actually made of tin, but that has rusted in many of them, and I'm going to have to remove them from my layouts and put new stuff on. So I'm attempting to hope that putting clear nail polish on the back will prevent air from seeping in and them from rusting. So I'm off to grab my favorite washi tape, which is a large black and white chevron there. Love it. Bought it at Michael's. I hope they still have it, because I'm going to need to buy more. I'm not even close to running out of it, but I'm too scared that I will run out of it. So I just wanted to add a little something on the top and the bottom, just to kind of ground everything. I think I do my journaling off camera later, because I had to wait till the next day to take pictures and everything. And I'm just kind of adding a little bit of what was left of those frames. So yeah, I'm not, it's, the video's not quite done yet, but I'm already going to say, like, thanks so much, guys, for watching. At the time that I made this, I have almost 200 subscribers, which is blowing my mind that there are almost 200 people out there in the world that even want to watch what I'm doing. So I am super excited to keep making videos and sharing stuff with you guys. I love being part of the scrapbooking community. I am totally obsessed with scrapbooking and totally love getting to honestly spend this time with you guys. It's so much fun. I've never made so many layouts as I have now that I'm doing this, and my husband's super supportive of it, and it's a blast, and I can't wait to keep making more stuff for you guys, and maybe some other stuff, because I'm a florist, and I do a lot of other crafting too, so who knows what other kind of DIY projects I might be posting in the future. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. Love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Have an awesome day.